Hey guys, what's going on today? Market is about to open. I lost half my account size on Robinhood, which was the $100 investment. I was up to $165. Last time I did a video on the regular portfolio, I'm not down that much. I'm only down $5,000. But this one is, I've been doing covered calls, holding dividends. I don't really trade options on this account as much. So, I'm not even worried for the futures going down, the coronavirus, worldwide pandemic stuff. So I'm only down about $5,000 as of today. I am okay with that. It's a great time to kind of buy into some stocks that I've been, wanting to buy for the shorter term, longer term. So stuff like that. So it doesn't really affect me as much. Now on the Robinhood, on the last video, I ended up buying some JD call options, and let's see, market is about to open right now. Let's see, we got 2 seconds right there. I'm gonna get hit hard, and there you go. JD is actually trending down, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna let it run its course. I do hope maybe for a bounce back, if anything, and then cash out, get out of the position, even if it's with a loss. Now, that's just my opinion. Don't follow my trades or anything. This is just me. I understand the risks. It went down, the futures went down. There's this coronavirus worldwide spread thing, and, it's starting to get, everywhere now. So, a lot of that news does affect the markets. And, that's the only thing. I don't really like buying calls as much. That's why I stick with covered call writing, selling puts and getting those dividends. Now, when the markets are down, those stocks that you wanted to buy at some point and you thought they were great companies, but they were at an all-time high or they were too pricey for you at the moment. Sometimes these are the times that you want to take advantage of buying into these companies. I'm not saying right now, but the coronavirus thing, it's affecting everything. So some of these companies are going to drop real low, and that's when you want to start picking up some shares of your favorite companies. Now, I've been buying Nike for, I would say, almost 3 months now. Currently, I only have 50 shares of Nike. So it's really not a lot. But, right now, Nike is pretty much down on the, it's down past my average price. So, see, I bought it at $98.76 per share. Right now, it's at $95. So, I'm just going to kind of wait to see how low it drops before picking up some more shares. I only bought 50 shares. So, I only have 50 shares of Nike, and I'm trying to increase my position on Nike, maybe add another 50, make it an even 100, and then go from there. Now, at this moment, I'm just gonna kind of wait it off. Like I said, let's go back to the Robinhood portfolio here. Now, the thing I don't like with Robinhood also is sometimes when the bell rings, it takes a little while for those options to price in, and so it's not like you can sell right away. Well, you can put in a limit order, but see, like right now, it's just fluctuating up and down. So that means our JD calls are maybe taking a little pop there, which we're about to do and check. So the thing with options, they have an expiration date, and that's what I said in the last video also. Time is of the essence. You got to get some time on these options as well. That's going to be your best friend, because then there's time decay, and you want to at least don't get hit hard. When you do get hit hard, just like my account just fell by 50% right now on the Robinhood. Why is this taking so long to load? I gotta stop stealing my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I'm just joking. I don't steal Wi-Fi, but JD, come on, JD. Okay, we'll just go to the Robinhood. Apparently, Robinhood. Oh, see, there you go. Did you guys see that? It's fluctuating how it fluctuates. That's not possible. I mean, it just went up to 165, then 87 again. So that's the thing I don't like. Look at that. Oh, okay. I mean, they're going down, but the 165, JD is getting, no, see, JD is trending up. So that's the thing with options. The thing that I'm talking about with Robinhood, sometimes at the opening bell, do you see that, how fast it's moving? The options are not priced in, as I don't think they're priced incorrectly. So it's like some kind of glitch or something, in my opinion, because all the time, there's been times at the opening bell when I know I'm up. I'm 100% sure that I'm up. The price of the stock went up by a few dollars. And yet on Robinhood, it'll show that I'm down. So even when I'm trying to sell profit on, some of these gains, I can't because when I put in my limit order, it's not pricing it in at what it's supposed to be. And that's the only thing I don't like about, well, one of the things I don't like about Robinhood, besides not being able to contact customer service just like that, like you can do on TD Ameritrade or any other brokerage, just a phone call away. But as you can see, I'm actually down half the count size of what I started. Let's go back to a 1 day. And today I don't even know why this is taking so long to load. So this is a 1 day. I'm down to $59. I started with $100. See, right now JD seems like it's starting to trend back up. But then again, maybe a lot of people are buying in right now, and we'll see what happens. If anything, I have until March 20th. And then I also have a NIO call that I bought until that expires March 13th. And you know what? This is only $100 account, so most people would just like panic sell and stuff like that. But I know there's some bad news out there. But like I said, it's only $100. I'm trying to grow it, trying to see how much I can do with $100. If I lose $100, oh well, it's just $100. But the thing is, since I have some time on the options, I'm gonna go ahead and play it. Because sometimes there's been instances where I've sold the contract for a loss, and then what do you know? The next day it's all green, right? Everybody buys in, and you're like kicking yourself where you could have just gotten your money back. One thing you have to remember is that you never lose until you sell. Of course, with options, you have to sell at some point or exercise, but most of the time it's just trading the option because you do have time decay and you have an expiration date. So on Nike, I'm actually waiting for it to drop as low as it. Oh, now it's starting to trend back up. See, so maybe futures are going back up. But anyway, let's see what's going on over here. Well, the price of gold actually went up as soon as this global pandemic with the coronavirus started trending. So if you're into gold, then that's a good thing. But this is our Robinhood portfolio as of now with the $100 investment. We basically I basically lost 50% or more of my account compared to the last time where it was at 165. Now, technically, my investment was only $100, so I'm down like $40. But you know what? I am going to play these call options. I'm gonna, wait a little bit longer. Hopefully, there is a pop. They recover just a little bit enough to get some of the money back. If not, then it's just this is a thing with trading options. You don't want to put all your money into options just like this because your account size can just be gone in a matter of minutes, seconds, an overnight news on something. And that's why I stick with covered calls and selling puts on the safer strategies. I understand those very well to know the risks on those, but to me, they're a lot safer strategies than buying call options and doing all this because you can either make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money just like that with call options. Of course, this is just my opinion. I've tried everything, and I've tried penny stock trading, day trading, capturing a dividend, covered calls, puts, call options, spreads, and it doesn't work for everyone. It works for some people, but some people just they have their own strategy that works for them. For me, what's worked a lot better than any other strategy out there has been selling puts and selling covered calls and collecting dividends, buying dividend stocks and collecting the dividend every month or every quarter for the longer term. That's just what works for me. Now, if you're into buying call options, then if you're real good at that, and you know how to play these plays, either shorting the stock, buying puts, buying calls, then if it's working for you, then great, right? There's a lot of people out there that make a lot of money doing that. But for me, I like to take it in the safer side. That's just me. But anyway, I wanted to update you guys on the portfolio here on Robinhood. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and play these call options. I am not gonna exit out of them just yet. I'm gonna try to see if I can recover any of the money and then get out of it. And hopefully, let's see what happens next. And maybe I'll do another video if I'm actually down at zero balance. Or, maybe I can just get some of my money back, right? But until then, I will see you guys on the next video.